Hello guys and welcome to this lecture. So in this lecture we're gonna see how to read a file in Python. So in the previous lecture I would have told you how to open and close the files in two methods. So in this lecture we'll see how to read a file in these two methods. So before jumping into this, let's go to this, which is the myfile.txt, and let's add some text over here. Just let me add hello world, and let me add one more text, which is welcome to Python. So I hope these two lines are more than enough. So let me press Ctrl+S so that it gets saved. Now moving on to my Python file, I'm going to read it. So the read part comes under the statement which is in between the open and closing of files. So let's start reading it, which is, let me give file1 and dot read off. So if you just check the output, it neither returned an error nor the contents present in the file. So this is where you have to keep one thing in mind, which is you have to assign a variable to it. So let me assign a variable, let it be reading file. So let my variable name be reading file, and let me print that reading file. And if you just check the output, there you go, I have the contents of the file over here. So there's one more thing that you have to keep in mind. So if I want only hello from this file, I can specify that. So hello consists of 5 characters. So if I give 5 over here, so it has printed hello, which is from the file. If I want hello with a comma, I can give 6. So there you go, it has printed hello with a comma. So there's one more thing, which is the read line. So if you give read line, so it's gonna print a single line. So that's what read line does. Now moving on to the next, which is the read lines. So what it does is it combines them into a list. So there are three things, which are read, read line, and read lines. So hope I have sorted out for the first method. Now moving on to the second method, I mean the statement part for the second method. So before moving to that, let me just triple quote these so that it won't confuse with the second one. Now moving on to the second one, so the statement part is the same for the second one. So let me just copy and let me just paste it over here, and let me just alter this to read, and let's check the output. There you go, it has printed the content. So that's all about the second part. Now taking these quotes and changing the quotes to this now. So you might wonder what is the importance of the mode over here, which is in R. So let's try changing it. So let me change this R into W, and let me change this into read off, and now let's check the output. Did you see that there was an error, which is the unsupported operation not readable? So if you just change the mode to W, and if you ask Python to read, it won't understand what to do. So now it's in the right mode, and if you ask to read it, it'll return an error. Now changing this to R, and if you just check the output, did you see that our contents has vanished because it has been changed from the write mode to read mode. So our contents has been vanished, so you have to type them again. So let me type hello world, and let this be welcome to Python. So now let me save it, and moving on to my Python file, and if I just check the output, there you go, we have the contents from the file. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind. So this is how you read a file in Python. So in the upcoming lecture, we'll see how to add data into a file. So that's it for this lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.